Hello again, Doran Markowitz here from D Guitars Miami with another edition of This Week in Cool Guitar Repairs. This week's particular instrument is a 30th anniversary Les Paul Goldtop made by Gibson around 1984 to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the 54 Goldtop. This was brought to me by a customer who his brother had owned this and had passed away, and his brother had it converted originally to lefty. So he brought it to me to convert it back to righty and to restore the guitar so that it could be sold. It had previously been refretted, so it has fairly new frets on it that still have a lot of life to them. Some of the things that I had to do to this to get it up and running was this tuner was very badly bent. Obviously, being a lefty, it was the G tuner, so it had hit the ground before, and so I had to straighten that. I had to replace the brass nut that he had put on, which was a lefty nut, and I replaced it with a new tusk nut. I also had to remove the bridge, plug the holes, and re-drill it back to the correct angle of a right-handed guitar. I had to replace the broken mounting rings with a couple of new ones and replace the missing pickguard and bracket. I also had to clean all the controls and fix the alignment of a couple of the knobs. I also had to tighten up the jack and clean the switch. I had to also move the strap button from here back to its original perch. And then, of course, I had to do a full setup. I gave it a full setup with 10s. Another thing I had to do was I had to replace the original pickups with a new set, with not a new set, but a good used set of Gibson humbuckers, because the original PAFs, which are here, they're the patent number types, they were dead. So they are included with the guitar in case somebody wants to have them rewound. They are in here. These are Gibson USA humbuckers. The neck pickup still has the cover on it. The bridge had the cover removed. The original pickups, the covers were removed anyway. And this is a fairly popular method on Les Pauls anyway, is having at least the bridge pickup uncovered. The end result is a guitar that plays beautifully. It has excellent action at about 1/16 of an inch, and it weighs around 9 pounds or so. This is classic Gibson Les Paul tone. Big. Put a little crunch on it, just so you get a little flavor of what that sounds like. Volume and tones are very clean, and they work. I'm testing it through my little Gorilla GG20, so naturally it's not going to have that Marshall type of tone to it. You get the idea. This is a great guitar. It plays beautifully. The neck just begs to be played. And the intonation is spot on all the way up. Another thing that I also did was that I don't know why Gibson did this. They never ran a ground wire from the bridge of the tailpiece to the controls on the older instruments. So I pulled this tailpiece stud out, drilled a hole from the anchor cavity into the cavity, and I ran a ground wire, so at least now the circuit is complete like a modern guitar. Visually, you don't see anything that occurred, but this way at least it's now wired a little bit more logically. Other than the replacement parts, everything else is all original. It still has the original Gibson tuners that you can see on there. Original truss rod cover. And the finish overall is in great condition for its age. And I love the fact that it's got the right amount of weather checking too. So it really has a very vintage look to it. It's a beautiful guitar. It's a true gold top, meaning that only the top has been painted gold. The rest of it is that beautiful lacquered mahogany. It's got a beautiful mahogany neck, one piece at that. I'm sorry, it's a three-piece neck with the extra two pieces on the sides. So it's very stable, rosewood board, and also what is very neat is that the inlay at the 19th fret says 30th anniversary. That's very, very cool. These were obviously they were a very limited edition run. They were only made for a couple of years, from 82 to 84, I believe. So this is an opportunity for somebody to get their hands on you know, on a fairly limited edition guitar that you don't have to shell out big bucks for an original 54 Goldtop. You can get an 84. Alright, so enough of my yakking. Until next time, if you've got a guitar that needs restoration work such as this, or refretting, new pickups, electronics, finish touch-ups, broken tuners, whatever, you name it, don't hesitate to give me a call at 305-896-1811. If you're interested in this Goldtop Les Paul, give me a call as well. My client will be very pleased to know if somebody is interested in buying this, so he doesn't have to make the runs to find somebody to buy it. And again, it's 305-896-1811. Until next time, thanks for watching. Doran Markowitz from D Guitars Miami, wishing you a happy day. Thanks for watching.